And I called a special friend of mine because this man really is a special person. And he's been a great friend to us for a long time, but I never dreamed. He said to me, I'll just come down and give you a hand. And this is a real surprise to everybody in the audience and who's watching tonight, too. And we're all really looking forward to this because it's going to be something really unusual, I think. Here is Merle Haggard.
How you doing?
Good. Patty. Now, Haggard, listen, you made me really happy. I'd just like to sit here on your front row and let you talk a while.
Well, there was a time in the past, I forget how many years ago, I won't bring that up,
Let's don't talk about that, how many years ago.
Yeah, that I called the Carter family and asked them to come down to a little church in Memphis, Tennessee, a little church called Big Creek Baptist Church. We was doing an album down there called A Land of Many Churches.
Yeah, terrific album.
And I called the Carter family and asked them if they'd come down.
And we did.
You did.
And you said we didn't have to rehearse. We already knew the songs and we'd done them cold. I remember that. But it was fun. It was beautiful.
Well, I've been waiting all those years to pay you back for that favor.
Well, Haggard, we're thrilled to death. We couldn't have thought of anybody that we'd rather have here than you.
Oh, I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there that I met her. It was there that I lost my best friend. Now I live in the mountains. I drifted up here with the wind. And I may drown in still water, but I'll never swim Kern River again.
Oh. You're not going to quit on us, are you?
You told me I was just going to have to talk about that.
I know it, but I mean, you're here and you've got that voice with you wherever you go. What do you expect me to ask you to do?
I'd like
Here comes Merle Haggard.
Sing a little bit of these working men.
The legendary Haggard concert in his very first Marin County performance, April 28th at the Marin Center in San Rafael. Merle Haggard with a hit-packed evening of country that's as real as it gets. Get reserved seats at rbpconcerts.com, at the box office, or by phone at 415-473-6800. Don't miss a country legend, Merle Haggard.
Talk with the neighbor and smile, and lend him a ear. We can start right here. It's the Merle Haggard.
We should always remember and live by the golden rule.
That's right, Merle.
You gotta do unto your neighbor friend like you'd have him do to you.
And we'll just walk with the neighbor and talk with the neighbor and smile, and lend him a hand. We can say
The Country Music Hall of Fame and Shout Factory proudly present Merle Haggard, Legendary Performances. This collection features nearly 2 decades of vintage and rare live performances from Merle Haggard in his prime, including
Today I started loving you again. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. Mama tried.
Bonus features include never-before-seen interview footage and Merle Haggard's induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Merle Haggard, country's original outlaw. A legendary performer giving legendary performances. Now on DVD.
You can't just sing us a piece of a song. Don't you know a whole song?
Sing one.
Sing a whole one, Merle.
A whole song?
Yeah.
Well, I've written some songs last few days. We've been thinking about the farmer,
Yeah?
doing farm songs. We're fixing to do an album called The Amber Fields of Grain.
Oh, yeah.
And I can do a little bit, I guess, for you right now.
Great.
Let's see. If the amber fields of grain may fade away, and see, I forgot the words of that.
I mean, that's shorter
Let me
than
try it
the
again.
other
Let me-
one,
Let me
Merle.
try again. No, wait a minute. Let me get this. If the amber waves of grain may disappear, and there'd be no wheat or barley anywhere, would we buy our bread and butter from Toyota Man? Would an Idaho Spud be stamp made in Japan?
Now, that was short, but that was a mouthful. I'm proud of you, Merle. That's going to be fine. You're going to record that then?
We're going to do a thing that's it's kind of dedicated to the slogan, Buy American, and also to the appealing to the country to look inward and try to help the farmers. And I'm kind of tired of Beirut and hearing about El Salvador and all them places down there. I'd like to see if I could just say something or sing something that might make the American public just look inward
Well,
for a few
listen,
minutes.
I tell you what, we'll be right back after this, and we'll look in. Thank you.
Jimmy the broom had the old shabby room next to mine. Every casino in the whole town of Reno knew Jimmy the broom was on wine.